So welcome to my Windows 10 desktop, and we want to go ahead with setting up our development environment. The first step to doing that is to install nodejs. So what we want to do is head on over to our browser, go to nodejs.org and download the installation file for nodejs. So here our file has downloaded. Let's open it. So we want to go ahead with the installation wizard. We're just going to basically select next and agree to the terms and conditions. So Node.js has finished installing on our Windows 10 machine. Next, we want to go to the command line and make sure that node and npm are accessible from the terminal. So here in our search box, we want to search for cmd. And we click on command prompt. So what we did here is we typed the command node-v, and that returns the version number for the installed. We typed node-v, and that returns the version number of node installed on our machine. We also typed npm-v, that also returns the version number for npm installed on our machine. Next, what we want to do is to install Ionic and Cordova on our machine, and we do that with the following command. So npm is going to go over and fetch the installation files for Ionic and Cordova. If you watched the videos on installing Ionic in Linux or Mac OS, you'd have noticed that we used the Node version manager. In Windows, we don't need to do so because it has a different permission structure from Unix-based operating systems like Linux and Mac OS. Our installation is complete, so let's clear the screen. And we want to confirm that Ionic and Cordova have been installed properly and that they are accessible from the command line. So we do that by running Ionic and by running Cordova-v. If they are not installed properly, we should get an error message. Otherwise, they're installed properly. So typing Ionic returns the CLI version number, which is 4.12.0. So that means Ionic is installed correctly. We do the same for Cordova. And it brings the splash screen with examples of Cordova commands, which means that Cordova has been installed successfully. Now let's close our terminal and go over to the final step. The final step is installing Visual Studio Code, our development code editor. So to do that, we need to head on to the website. So we go to code.visualstudio.com and we want to download the file for Windows. Here, for convenience, you want to make sure that you add Open with Code to the Windows File Explorer content menu. We also want it to be available from the directory context menu, and to register Visual Studio Code as an editor for supported file types. Also, it's already ticked here, but we want to make sure that it's added to our path so that when we are in the command line, we can open Visual Studio Code. The installation is complete, so let's click Finish and launch Visual Studio Code. And there we have it. Our development environment has been set up on Windows 10. Thank you very much for watching this video. See you in the next one.